Hello and welcome all. Welcome to BellowD Gaming and welcome to another BD Talks, the segment where I talk about things that interest me. Before we start the video, I would like to give a big shout out to Sagi, the person who is updating the Time I'm in Wiki. Yeah, that's him over there, Time I'm in Wiki. Time I'm in Wiki on Twitter and X. And yeah, the unofficial one, of course, on the internet. This is made basically by and made and maintained by fans of the Lilith franchise, and he has been doing this for years now. And I'm really glad that I'm acquainted with Sagi. And yeah, thank you very much, Sagi, for your hard work as a Time fan as well. I appreciate your dedication to the franchise. Thank you very much, my friend. Okay, so yeah, let's get into the topic. So, okay, yeah, you've seen the Time Wiki's retweet. Okay, before we get into the topic, yeah, you've seen the Time Wiki's retweet here. Yeah, we do have Time Yuki Kaz coming to Steam. So, yeah, it's official, guys. Time Yuki Kaz is coming to Steam, but yeah, it's heavily censored to an outrageous degree that even Rinko doesn't want to be censored, as you can see it in her face right here. And yes, the return of Leggings Yuki Kaze is here as well because, yeah, they censored it. I have no idea why, but you know what? The irony here is that on the iOS, Action Time actually, the iOS version of Action Time actually uncensored Yuki Kaze's leggings. Here in the visual novel, it's back. I don't know why. And if you want to ask how I know it, because I also have Action Time on my iOS phone. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. So, but enough of that. Let's go ahead into the topic at hand here. We are going to talk about melons. And no, not that melons, not the movie by Matt McDonald here. No, no, no. We are going to talk about Oppai. Yes, Oppai. And as you can see here, this is Aoi Nagisa's Twitter. She actually has, tweeted out here. Doesn't really matter. But Sento-chan, Shiranui Mama, Shizuru, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she actually tweeted out who is the biggest and who is the smallest on Time RPGX of all the characters she designed. So it's amazing. She actually did it because, yeah, that's how it is. Oh, yeah, guys. And also, don't be surprised that Kaya from Tentacles and Witches and Sasha from Time Battle Arena or even Su Jinglei is not here. For those who don't know, by the way, guys, Su Jinglei was actually designed by Aoi Nagisa as well. But yeah, But going back to the topic, Aoi Nagisa seems to be ranking all of the characters here that appeared in Time RPGX and not other franchises that she actually, worked with and designed characters for. So yeah. And this only happened when Mami Chisu came out. So, is Mama Nui dethroned? Yes, she is. She is dethroned. She is no longer the biggest among the Aoi Nagisa girls. So, that's pretty much it. But, how we will do the ranking? You know what? We will do the ranking similar to what, Aoi Nagisa did. Here, what she tweeted out. I will briefly discuss the girls' profile just to introduce them to people who are not familiar with, the girls. So let's get into it. All right. We will start now with Mikami Chizu because she is number one on Aoi Nagisa's list. So basically, Chizu Mikami is the upcoming new unit on Time RPGX, so watch out for her in March. And yeah, basically her personality is a sweet girl which often start to fantasize about romantic or lewd situations based on rather normal comments, often blushes randomly without people understanding why, rather naive when it comes to love overall, often misses the point or inappropriate comment regarding her chest, and very honest sometimes it is catastrophic. So yeah, that is pretty much her in a nutshell. I am putting in the most safe for work image here because I don't want to get demonetized. So yeah, guys, she is the one that basically dethroned Shiranui. She is currently the biggest of the big, unless we kind of count that other girl. But yeah, I'm not gonna post that here because we are talking about what you call it, Aoi Nagisa girls. All right. So next, she doesn't need any introduction. This is Mama Nui. So yeah, in Action Time, basically you know her as the mother of Yuki Kaz, and yeah, she is basically part of the time on that timeline, Action Time's timeline. She's part of the task force, and she is fighting alongside with Kotaro Fuma, and that's pretty much it. And she's part of the council in Gosha, but in Time RPGX, she is basically a villain. She is basically now brainwashed by the King Succubus, and she has turned into a succubus herself. But we're not gonna dwell into the RPGX storyline. I'd rather get the better storyline on Action Time. So yeah, rest in peace, Mama Nui. Your boobas were great. They were big, but now someone is bigger. So yeah. Okay, moving forward. Next would be Koka Shizuru. Yes, another teacher. So yeah, for those who don't know, yeah, Koka Shizuru came out on Taimamin Yukikaze 2, and she is basically one of the teachers in Action Taimamin. Nothing much has changed to her. She's very playful and seductive, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Her personality. And she didn't really change on the visual novel that much to Action Taimamin, so pretty much she is still one is to one, but with less lewdness put in on Action Time. So yeah, like I said, we will discuss the more PG version rather than the lewd version. We will discuss the lewd version just a little bit. We're just gonna touch it a bit, touch like that. But all kidding aside, yeah, next girl is Morino Yuko, and yeah, she was a guest or a special draw as a unit in Time RPGX. She is originally from Tentacles and Witches. You guys can actually watch the hentai version of it. It's all over the internet. You can watch it for free, sub and everything. You can enjoy that. It has a great ending, and like I said earlier, yeah, we don't have the other character because she didn't appear in Action Time. And I was actually really surprised that she is one of the biggest as well in Aoi Nagisa's female designs. Alright, next would be Eleanor. And I was surprised. Eleanor was pretty big. And I was surprised as well. I think Mama knew. I think only in Action Time. I already did a comparison on that one. Yeah, Eleanor is a little bit bigger by Mama Nui because of her boobas, popping out. But overall, yeah, Aoi Nagisa confirms it. Mama Nui is bigger than Eleanor. So, as always, Eleanor is basically a dark elf that lives in the deep forest and the demon world. And in Action Time, basically, it's a 1:1. She gets kidnapped, she was traded, and yeah, Fuma Kotaro rescued her. And that's pretty much it on the storyline. And she joined the task force. So that's pretty much her storyline. Okay, next would be. Okay, so yeah, guys, you might not be familiar with this girl. This is Phantasma. She's basically two demons that were fused together. She has a green version, and yeah, there is a pink version that you see here as well on the with her hair. So basically, her personality is she has two different personalities within herself. Anna is the calm and polite demeanor, and then she gets shy with others and loves to help out people. While at night, she is Phantasma, which we see here, which is the pink one that takes over and turns to lewd, teases men, and likes to have fun in bed. So take that as you will. Yeah, she is an RPGX exclusive character. She's not yet appeared in Action Time, but I know a lot of you guys want her to appear in Action Time because of the switcheroo on the personality when it's nighttime. But all kidding aside, our next character is Kirara. So yeah, guys, Kirara is one of the biggest. And it is surprising that yeah, there are bigger characters than her. So yeah. So no introductions needed as well with Kirara. You all know her. She is a demon girl, basically a Yuki Onna, and her mother is Ragnarok. We'll get into that later, and yeah, basically she is now part of the task force, and she's helping out Fumakotaro in RPGX. She has all vanilla scenes, and basically yeah, that's it. She doesn't have any NTR or any other scenes as well on RPGX. In Action Time, very wholesome. Nothing really happens. She's basically your blonde bombshell tsundere. All right. Next would be Kichi Azusa. Kichi Azusa is a character from RPGX. She is the rival of future Rinko. She's basically first introduced in the Dark Future timeline and later on the normal timeline on RPGX as a character. There are two forms of her. There's her, white hair form, and there is with her costume here, and she actually has her fast form where she actually changes and her armor turns into dark. And yeah, she's one of the biggest here as well. So I'm not going to dwell too much on her story. You need to do is that part of her armor is taken from the Shinganji clan, and she is the rival of future Rinko. They are basically quote-unquote rivals fighting each other. So yeah, let's leave that mystery for that one. If they're ever gonna introduce her into Action Time, that will be a blast, and I will love it. Rinko has a rival. All right, let's move forward. And there we go, Koka Asuka. So another girl that is surprising, that is pretty big. That's the main reason why Asuka is thick. So no need for introductions for her. We all know that she's part of the Kokowa clan, basically Oboro's clan originally. And yeah, her clan was she was attacked. Her parents was killed, and she tried to fight off Edwin Black. And yeah, she was amputated, and she lost her limbs, her arms, hands, and legs, and she's fitted into cyborg limbs, and now she fights with them. So that's it. That's pretty much Asuka in a nutshell, and yeah, basically that. Okay, so who's next? Oh my God, this will be a real surprise for you guys. Ragnarok Sara. She's the mother of Kirara, and yeah. She is a little bit smaller. She is smaller than Asuka and Kirara. Kirara and Asuka are bigger than her. That is a surprise. That is a real surprise. So yeah, she's quote unquote, she is basically the Frost Demon Queen and leader of the Wailing Demon in RPGX storyline. It's basically a mafia. Shinmara obtained the title Ragnarok after the death of her father. She is the mother of Onisaki Kirara, which we all know because, yeah, she was she's basically exploded on that one. It's amazing. I'm gonna leave it into that, so you can put on the pieces as well. Please visit the Time Wiki for more information on characters that I don't go deep into. So yeah. And next would be, oh my God, it's Rinko. Why? I thought Rinko was big. She was as big as Kura or even bigger. Why? Or almost rivals Shiranui's, plot plot elements. No, guys, no. Originally, in Taimamen Yukikaze 1, Rinko was actually proportionate and really, slender. Slender, and she has big booba, nice hips as well. But after Taimamen Yukikaze 1's enhancement on her when she was quote-unquote kidnapped, yeah, her body actually matured early, and yeah, in Taimamen Yukikaze 2, that's the body we see right now, which is carried over to Action Taimamen as well. So overall, yeah, Rinko is fake. Yeah, those are basically fake boobs, or basically she quote-unquote matured early. So that's pretty much it. It's basically a reason to draw her, voluptuous. That's all I can say. That's the main reason why. But yeah, originally her body is really petite. just like what not really petite, but let's just say proportionate. Not that big, not that small, but proportionate. Okay. So next would be Yuri. So yeah, basically the 2B of RPGX. So I'll discuss briefly because yeah, there's a lot of spoilers with this character. She's basically an independent assassin, Tamamin, from the destroyed honored part of the clan of quote unquote of one of the clans here. Yuri is a cool and mysterious, and she doesn't reveal much of herself outside the fact that she hates insects and worms. Mostly serious, prefers to work alone. She teams up with others from time to time. Known to be polite, quiet, loud, and remains in the background. Basically, Yuri suffered a trauma from the death of her parents and remains determined to stay alive. So yeah, another tragic backstory for her. And like I said, I will not spoil it. Go to Taimaman Wiki, read up her storyline and lore. You can see it all there. Okay, next would be Future Asuka. Yeah, for those who don't know, yeah, Future Asuka is also in the list of Aoi Nagisa. She is more proportionate here, pretty much similar to Rinko. She is more. She's not thick, basically. She basically grew. Basically, all the nutrients went to her booba and her thighs and butts because she's missing. She's missing her limbs. But all kidding aside, yeah, she's more proportionate in as a future on her future version. The main reason why she's proportionate is because when they time travel back, Azuka aged backwards. So when she aged backwards, she is now on that age where she lost her limbs, and that's pretty much what you see here in future Asuka right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the story on that one. Okay, it's just time travel shenanigans, basically TLDR. All right, so next would be from one future to another, future Yuki Kaz. So in Action Time, yeah, it's clone Yuki Kaz. It's basically a clone made by the UFS. And she is helping, Fuma from the shadows. In Time RPGX, she is basically from the future on the dark timeline, and she basically went back here just to meet up with Fuma. And yeah, crazy shenanigans happens with the brain flares. That's it. That's pretty much it. I don't want to spoil. Like I said earlier, as always, go to Time Wiki and read up on her story. Okay, next would be Haru Karin. So yeah, for those who don't know, yeah, even I am not that familiar with this character. Haru Karin is a Tamamin in training. She is part of the Morals Committee. She appears both in Tamamin Asagi Battle Arena and RPGX. So yeah, she appears in two Battle Arena and RPGX. So yeah, checks out the box. She is on RPGX. So she's part of the list. So recognized as an influential person which can handle high difficulty missions and has a good behavior, also mentioned to be inflexible. So yeah, that's pretty much her. She's pretty much quote unquote not really quote unquote interesting, but yeah, her age scenes in RPGs are pretty interesting nonetheless. But overall, yeah, she's basically part of the Moral Council. That's it. That's pretty much it. Morals Committee, to be exact. All right, next would be, our flat gremlin herself, Yuki Kaz. So another character that doesn't need an introduction. It's Yuki Kaz, Mizuki Yuki Kaz, the daughter of Shiranui, and yeah, she's a tsundere, she's a gremlin, and she shoots electric pistols at us. So that's it. If you want to watch, Time of Yuki Kaz, it's all over the internet. And speaking of all over the internet, here's another one who is Futaba Lily Ramses. She is basically another character that doesn't need an introduction. All you need to do is just watch Tentacles and Witches, and you are good. And she is part of Taimamin RPGX as a unit on basically one of the events. So that's pretty much it on that one. Last but not least, it is Tsukiji Mikoto. And Mikoto is a student in Gosha, and she basically is her personality is she's brilliant, she's intelligent and curious, but she seems to be get bored easily, has a devilish idea to make things quote unquote interesting. She enjoys eavesdropping and loves to learn about other people's love lives. So, yeah, she's basically that kind of person. Oh man. So yeah, those are the girls of Aoi Nagisa. So what do you think, guys? Were you shocked with the list? These are official lists of their opais. So that's pretty much it for the video. As always, take it away, BB.
And that is it for the video. As always, take care, stay safe, like and subscribe for more anime and gaming content, and thank you very much to the members of BellowD's channel. You are all awesome. This is BB saying peace out.
And if my feelings start to pressure you, it's alright. I will